guys, Jess here with Offbeat Life and a dog making noise in the background. And I am bringing you our March 2019 budget. I always try and keep the big announcements to the end because that's the best place, but I'm just so excited. So I'm going to try and tone it down and we'll work our way up to the big announcements. So let's dive right in. Another great month. We've been working our butts off, and I'm really excited that we've been just tearing it up lately and not struggling at all now that we've combined budgets and that RJ stepped down from his full-time position and everything's just working really well and I'm really excited about it. So, all right, so we'll just dive into all these crazy income lines, so many different streams of income. So starting with RJ's side income with A-Merch, his merchandising job that he does 2 days a week. March was a 3-check month for A-Merch as well as Driveline. So that kind of explains the numbers that you're seeing here. So we budgeted 800. He brought in 921, 927, which was 120, 127 over budget. Good start there. For Advance, he is working 1 to 2, sometimes maybe 2.5 days a week there still. So we budgeted 360, which I budgeted was about 1 day a week, but I didn't account for they're still contributing to his 401k, so it's a little bit less than that. But he worked more than that, so he actually made 636.76, which was 276.76 over budget there. That was good. Southern Diesel is his let's see, he is an independent contractor doing social media management, photography, videography, all of that stuff. I've been putting in $250 for that in case we need it, but the goal is for the income that he makes there, because it's in the name of his business, to go into his business account. So the goal is to not need anything from this, and that was the case this month. We didn't pull anything from that. He made 800, I don't know, let's see, give you a little kind of peek into that and all the things that we're deducting. He brought in 880 in March, so he's doing just fine with that, but we didn't need any of it in the household budget. So in terms of Driveline for RJ, so the busy season started and he helped me out with some team projects, as well as basically what we ended up doing is my boss would split a lot of my work in two, so that I only got paid for half of it and RJ got paid half of it, even though he didn't technically do the work. That way I was able to take on more work and not go overtime. So I only budgeted him at 180, but he brought in 380, 135, mostly because of that. We kind of just tossed him some hours so that I could do more stuff. So that was 201.35 over budget there. And again, that was only one paycheck for him, but I had 3 paychecks in March from Driveline. I budgeted 1,330 and brought in 1,672.93. So that was another 342.93 over budget there. The additional side hustle, doing some bookkeeping, record keeping type stuff that we're still kind of starting up. I didn't plan for anything. I did work with him just 1 day in March, so he tossed me $50 for that. What was I going to say about that? Oh, because it was such a busy month with Driveline, I didn't have a lot of time to sit with him, but hopefully upcoming we'll be able to get some more stuff straightened out and I'll have a more consistent stream of income from there. The bar, bane of my existence right now. I budgeted $200 to work 4 days a month, every Thursday. And it's just been such a roller coaster with the bar lately. He'll hire people, they'll become a train wreck, and I'm constantly ending up having to help out at the bar more than 1 day a week, which is not my goal in life. I appreciate the income. It's helpful. It's cranking up our savings. It's helpful in our household budget, but it's not where I want to be right now. So nonetheless, I brought in 945.52 from the bar, which was 745.52 over budget there. So no complaints about the income, but not trying to be out there all the time because I'd rather be home because I'm old. I'm too old for bars. Anyways, the other side hustle, doing the light bookkeeping for the same owner, I budgeted $240, did a couple extra hours, brought in $280, so that was $40 over budget there. And finally, our digital reflection, which is the little box attached to our modem or router that takes data from it. Doesn't affect us at all, and we get $50 every quarter for that. So that came in. So we budgeted $3,410 for income and brought in $4,937.83, which was $1,527.83 over budget. Again, keep in mind that was 3 paychecks for A-Merge, 3 paychecks for Driveline, and way too many hours at the bar. It should be going down in the foreseeable future. I'm expecting to not be there a lot this month in April, so that's kind of a glitch, but that's okay. So going into expenses and where all that money went. So the mortgage is $663.63. That came out the same. Still working on what that's going to look like in April because the payment's going to go up in May, and I pay the monthly mortgage payment out of the prior month's income, so I have to figure that out for April, but that was normal in March. Electric, we know the week before the month starts, so we budgeted at $228.83. That came out normal. Garbage is a quarterly bill. That did not come out in March, but it will be in April. Car insurance is $132.52. That's always the same. For gas, we budgeted $250. Spent $289.99. That was a mostly intentional overage of about $40 there. We took an extra trip out to Buffalo, which is about 2.5 hours away from us where my brother lives, to spend the day with them and pick up our son Gavin. And because I had this income from this side hustle here, that $50, I said, you know, it wasn't in the budget, it was extra, so we'll use that and throw some gas in the Jeep. So that's what that was. For groceries, we budgeted $375, which is $75 every week, and it was a 5-Saturday month. And we spent $361.66, so we were under budget by $13.34, which is great. The dog needed food. I budgeted $35. This food makes me crazy. It's always been labeled $35, $34.99, and for the longest time it kept ringing up on sale, which was awesome. No more. The sale must be over. So it was actually $37.79 with tax. So it was $279 over. Not a big deal. RJ's phone is $49.38. That came out on budget. These are regular payments. Mine is $38.43. I use less data than he does, so I'm on a $35 plan with Straight Talk while he's on the $45 plan with Straight Talk, and then the rest is taxes. The cable bill. So if any of you are in New York or are familiar at all with the Time Warner cable spectrum debacle in New York, there was some sort of suit and blah, 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 all sorts of technical stuff that I don't know. All I know is that they reached a settlement to stay in New York, and so customers with a certain speed of internet, like over a certain amount, and I think with the modem as well, got a credit. It was $75 for each credit, oddly enough, so we should have had a $150 credit, and we got a $130 credit. I'm grateful for the credit regardless, and I'm not about to fight for that $20 because my time is worth more than that. I'm not about to fight with these people because I don't have the patience to be on the phone all day with them. So we took the $130 credit, smiled, and said thank you. So we did not have a cable bill in March, and we will have about half of the cable bill in April once that credit is used up. So yeah. Netflix is $10.99. That's the same. Hulu we budgeted $7.99, and to our surprise, they decreased their monthly subscription price, so that is now only $5.99. So $2 saved there. RJ's Adobe subscriptions are $33.46. That comes out like normal. Couple overages here. We planned to get one of the Jeeps inspected, and we ended up also getting an oil change, so it was $85.62 there. And if you remember the story from January when I got a speeding ticket, Had to go ahead and pay the ticket. They got it reduced, thank goodness, so I didn't get any points on my license, and the insurance isn't going to go up, but I had to pay like $150 like parking ticket. But money well spent in order for out to not get points on my license and for our car insurance to not go up. So that came out not planned for, but within the money that we had. And then miscellaneous, we budgeted $50 a month and we spent $36.11, mostly on Gab. I had to pick up a pair of sunglasses, which was only $2, but then he said he wanted a yearbook this year. He's in first grade this year. And then we bought his spring school pictures, and then I had to pay some extra postage for the bar. So that was $13.89 under budget there. We budgeted $1,980.86 in expenses and spent $2,125.28 in expenses. So we were $144.42 over budget, but with a $1,500 overage in income, we weren't too worried about that. So let's see the most exciting stuff. Okay, so in terms of savings, so what did we do with the remaining $2,812.55? $100 went to my car replacement fund because she's got 270,000 miles and we just actually had some work done on it today, so that'll show up in April. So that fund is up to $1,732.30. Our emergency fund, which we are going to be focusing on starting in April, I have a plan for it. So basically, our plan is to have our fully funded emergency fund completed by the end of the year. So I budgeted $329.14 because that was what was left, and we were able to put $400 in there, so that was $70.86 over budget, putting that at $4,064.81. Plus, that also includes 73 cents worth of interest that we got from our Synchrony high yield savings account. It wasn't much in March because we didn't have the account very long, but I'm expecting significantly more in April, and we'll find out in a couple days once their statement posts. So I'm expecting like probably $20. It's a pretty good interest rate. If you haven't checked out Synchrony and their high yield savings account, they're posting at like almost 2.25% interest. So I would definitely check them out. Anyways, our home maintenance fund, we didn't budget anything for that, but we had $47.55 remaining after all was said and done. So we put that into the home maintenance fund for when we get our driveway done. So bad. That fund is up to $1,679.55. And the biggest thing of the month, I'm so excited, you guys, I budgeted $1,000 to go into the dad fund, and we killed it so hard this month that we put $2,265 into the dad fund, $1,265 more than planned, and it's done. It's done. $8,500 completely saved, totally done, ready to go for Father's Day. It's going to sit in our high interest bearing savings account, and it's going to make us a little bit of money for a couple months before it gets pulled back out in June and given to Dad on Father's Day. But I'm so excited that we got it done early. I really didn't think we were going to get it done until like May, June time, and it's done. So I'm so excited. So we budgeted saving $1,429.14 and managed to save $2,812.55. Saved an extra $1,383.41, which puts our total savings as of right now at $15,976.66. Of course, $8,500 is earmarked to Dad, but it's crazy to have that amount of money sitting in savings right now. I can't even quite wrap my brain around it. It's pretty fantastic. So things are looking fantastic for us. I hope April went as well for you guys. Let me know down in the comments, and I will see you again soon. Have a good one.